Okay guys, so this time we're going to talk about how to do a 2-point perspective. So we've got 2 vanishing points up here. You'll notice when we look at the block down here, it's an isometric and it's the same exact block that you drew in the 1 perspective. A 2-point perspective is really similar to the isometrics that we just drew. The only difference is instead of keeping everything square, it's now tapering back to a vanishing point. So hopefully you guys find this easier than the 1-point perspective. You want to start out by drawing a bounding box, and you'll see that Project Lead the Way has like all the little like thingies there that it had in the other one. So first thing I'm going to do is just do the verticals right here. I'm going to just connect them like that, and then I'm going to take this and I'm going to connect everything back to the vanishing point. So I'm going to do all 3 of these lines so that we have something like that. Now I'm going to turn the paper and I'm going to connect these here. And just like that, we have our bounding box. Now, like I said, this is the same shape that we looked at on the board today. And you'll see that Project Lead the Way gives us that little grid there so that we can figure out how to divide this up. So we've got 1, 2 blocks across the front. So we're going to have to split this in half and make this 2. So let's go like that. And right away, I'm going to take this point back to the vanishing point. And that'll split the top of the box in half. On the front side here, we've got 1, 2, 3. But you remember from yesterday on the board when we went over this, we got this little piece that drops down around the back. So a common mistake is for people to think this is only 3, but it's actually 4. That one continues back there. So let's do exactly what we did before. Let's divide this in half and then break it into quarters, something like that. And then let's put these on here. And where these points meet the top, we're going to also send them back to the vanishing point. So let's go here, here, and here, just like that. And then you remember our height, we've got 1, 2, and then if we bring this out, that little piece there, we've got 3. So this is a total height of 3 there. So we got to break the height of this into thirds. So I'm just going to guesstimate. I'm going to put that there and there. And we're going to take all these points and send them back to the vanishing point. So we've got our bounding box and we just gridded out our whole entire box. Let's make sure we got a working marker here. We do. Okay. So how do we start? Well, let's start like we did before with the surfaces that touch the bounding box. So we've got a surface right here that touches, and that's 2 by 2. So that's going to be this right here, 2 by 2. We've got this one over here that we can see is 2 by 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. So that's going to be this. 3. And then we've got this piece up here that we can see is 1 by 2. And that's going to be this guy right here. 1 by 2. So those surfaces there all touch the bounding box. From here now, you can start dropping some like vertical lines down, and I'm going to let you guys figure out the rest of it. There's some missing lines here that you're going to have to fill in to get this shape built, but you should be able to finish off the rest of it from there. Good luck. We'll see you guys on Monday.